Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series, the Empire Strikes Back Rebel Trooper Hoth Edition. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have watched, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First up, as is normal here on Digital Caveman Presents, we'll start with a look at the packaging. On the top, there's some tape, a hook, and a little window. On the front, Star Wars The Black Series, and a nice window showcasing the majority of the figure and his accessories. Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, my favorite Star Wars movie. Rebel Trooper Hoth. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. 4 and up, Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, just a stripe continuing around from the front, and Star Wars The Black Series at the bottom. On this side, nice artwork of that Hoth Rebel Trooper Hoth. And on the back, Star Wars The Black Series, and there's some bigger of that artwork there from the side. Rebel Trooper Hoth. After the Battle of Yavin, the rebels fled from the Imperial Starfleet seeking a new main base of operations. They settled on the frozen Outer Rim world of Hoth. And then there it is again in some other languages. 03 in the Empire Strikes Back series. Attention, don't stick things in your pie hole, in your French pie hole. Achtung! No, Achtung! Don't stick things in your other language pie holes that don't belong there. Includes figure and 4 accessories. Some more small print, some more main China print, some more Hasbro print, and Disney print. That, my friends, concludes our look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And we'll start with accessories. Handy dandy tweezers here. And let's see. Here is his blaster rifle. It has lots of nice molded details in it. And molded in black plastic, but it's also got a little bit of swirly, well, not swirly, but looks like little silver flecks in it, in the paint, or in the mold, in the plastic, rather. So, that's interesting. And then here's his blaster pistol. Again, lots of nice molded details in it. And it also seems to have some of the silver flecks in the plastic. And here we have his goggles, and they have nice transparent lens to it, and then a nice elastic strap so that he can actually use them. Here's his scarf to either go around under his neck or across his face. And speaking of faces, here is the extra face, the bearded face. And it looks okay. And here is the backpack, and it has some paint on it, a few paint apps, and you know, a little bit of detail here and here and here, and then these hoses, and then here's the back of it. It has this frame around it. But what I found cool, because I thought I was missing the extra face, it actually can store in the backpack, and in the packaging, that's where it works. So if you got this figure and you thought you didn't get the extra face, that is where it is. And then it's got two slots right here and a peg right here, and a little later on I'll show you how that all hooks up. Let's take a look at the figure. I think this is a pretty nice mold. And he has some decent paint apps on him. The quilted details, you know, kind of all over. And that's pretty cool. And then although this piece is a separate piece, it is glued in. And those slots on the backpack, these are the pegs that go in them. And then the peg goes right here. Now let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He got some chicken neck. He can do the full exorcist. And he's got some waggle in there. It looks like the head maybe is on a dumbbell, and then the neck is a separate piece, and it's a ball joint down there in the bottom. In fact, you can't see it on camera, but I can see the ball down in there in the bottom of the neck. At the shoulders, he does have a butterfly joint, and it'll go back that far, and it'll go forward that far. And it does have a little up and down motion, but I don't think I'd really count that. It can go about 90 degrees out. It does a full 360 degree rotation. Nothing in the upper bicep. A hinge and swivel at the elbow. And the bend gives you better than 90 degrees, and the swivel gives you full 360 degrees of rotation. Again, 360 degrees at the wrist, and on an in and out, tight in and out hinge there, and then on the other wrist it's on an up and down hinge because that's his trigger hand. And again, like I said, this is a separate piece, but it is glued right in there. No articulation from the neck to, well, just above the waist, and it's a dumbbell. Gives you lots of hula hula action. Gives you a 360 degree rotation, crunches back that far, and crunches forward just slightly. At the legs, he can give you, if you bend this piece a little bit, he can give you that much of the splits. He can kick forward that far and back that far if you swing the leg out just a little bit. This one, about the same, even with this attached piece to it. There is a cut at the upper thigh for a full 360 degree rotation. A double hinged pinned knee, which gives you that much bend. Actually, it gives you that much bend. Wow. That is pretty sweet. Ankle tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. Now let's move back to the accessories for just a minute. And to change the faceplate out, let me get the other face over here. The first thing you do is lift the hat up, and then just kind of get your fingernail back behind the top of the faceplate, and it comes right on off. And then you just push the face back in there. And does that piece come off? No. And then you just put the hat back on. And there you have a different trooper. Now this piece right here, how I had to do it was, see, and there's that ball for the neck, is pop the head off at the neck, put the scarf or bandana or whatever you want to call it on there. And yeah. Off the camera strength, my friends. There you go. So then he's got that. And I thought it would go up. I thought it would fit up over the face too, but apparently it doesn't. So that's a little messed up. It really should go up over the face, in my opinion. Mine keeps getting hung up under the neck. There we go. So he's kind of got it right in there. I think I'm gonna leave the bearded face on him. And then here we go, his blaster. He can hold it in his hand. And you know, the finger does go in the trigger guard. But he also has this holster for it. And it just kind of slides in there, but it stays good. So that's nice. And for the goggles, you just kind of put that elastic around the back. Try and straighten the strap up a little bit. And he can wear it up on top of the hat like that, or you can pull it down where it covers his eyes. Just to kind of give him a different look. So you can get, you know, one of these guys and you can do a bunch of different looks with him. And here's his rifle. I'll just stick it right back in his hand. Again, the hand goes, or the finger, trigger finger goes right into the guard with no issue. And then he can hold the rifle. And now the backpack. And here we'll pull the secret compartment off and store the extra face in there. At least I think we will. Okay, that works too. And then close that back up. And then let's see if we can get all these things lined up. Because I am feeling like these things are going to be an issue right here. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Won't be the first time. Well, I kind of had it in there. Let's put it on his back. And then raise the arms up a little bit. Okay. That went in. And there we go. That went in. Alright, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So there we go, my friends. That's a look at the Hoth Trooper and his accessories. And he actually stores all his accessories, which is cool. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And let's start things off with the AT-AT driver, or all-terrain armored transport driver. And here we have the Snow Trooper. Here we have Hoth Princess Leia. Next up, we have Hoth Han Solo. And there I go bumping the camera again. On Tauntaun. And of course, that won't all fit. That figures. Maybe that's a better view. There's that. Here is the Archive Edition 501st Clone Trooper. And how does he compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. Making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee from the Marvel Legends series. From G.I. Joe Classified series, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for a 7-inch comparison, McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes our comparisons. For final thoughts on Star Wars The Black Series, The Empire Strikes Back's Rebel Trooper Hoth, or Hoth Rebel Trooper, as I like to call him, I have to say the articulation on this guy is great. He has paint where he needs it. I mean, it's a really good looking figure, and it's really well articulated, and it's just jam-packed with accessories. So I'm kind of hoping we get a archive edition of this guy a little later on, maybe with some different faces in it. That would be cool. Other than that, if you like The Empire Strikes Back and you like Rebel Troopers in their snow gear, and you like to make Han Solo tell him, "I'll see you in hell," then this figure is for you. If you don't care about any of that crap, well, this figure might not be for you. That does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.